Hello, my beautiful love. Washing my potatoes so I can make some breakfast. So I'm constantly leaving things laying around and tripping on them. My dad used to say this thing, he'd be like, "Who left this trap for me?" 9 times out of 10, he was the one that left the trap for him. And as I get older, I find myself doing the exact same thing. All right, so I want to talk to you guys about something that has been, I'm going to be honest, driving me a little nuts. It's this whole, like, hang on, ADHD, so many things. Okay, I need this. All right, here we go. Making breakfast and talking, I can do this. Okay, so it's this whole concept of, like, I match people's energy, and you've probably seen it, like, I see it all the time. It's almost like people are saying it like a flex. Like they're like, oh, I match people's energy. Like, oh, you're going to bring that to me? I'll match it right back, right? And I want to talk about how fucking toxic this is. So there's a few points that I want to make. So the first is that the type of energy that you give off is drastically going to be changing your life experience. Because based on the energy that you're choosing to give, puts you in a certain mood, right? And so, like, if somebody's being a dick to you, let's say, and you decide, oh, you're going to be a dick, I'm going to be a dick right back. First of all, this is an ego response. This is a trauma response. This is people saying, oh, it's unsafe that you're treating me like that, so I'm gonna, you know, like, try and protect myself. Or it's a need for control or power. Or you think you have the upper hand because you're being nasty. Well, look how nasty I can get. So, for one, it's just, you don't want other people to have that much control over you, right? Like, if you're coming from a place of, this is who I am and this is who I'm deciding to be. So, like, for me, I'm very clear on who I want to be, and I want to be a person of light. So, if somebody else brings their darkness to me, and I match their darkness to piss them off or to feed my ego, now that person has control over who I'm showing up as. If you have the ability to lose sight or lose control over who you decide you want to show up as that quickly, you don't really have as much self-control as you think. And the true power, the true test of strength, is not if you're able to fight somebody back who's trying to fight you. It's whether or not you're actually able to control your emotions to a point where you're not allowing it to impact you. So that's the first point that I want to make. But the second point that I want to point out is that the energy that you're exuding, because of the law of attraction, because of the way manifestation works, what you put out, you invite more of back into your life. So if I'm in a great mood, and I go out to eat, and my waitress or somebody there is being a dick or an asshole, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm going to be a dick and an asshole to them. I'm going to show them. I'm going to one-up them. Not only are you losing control over self, which is not good, but now what you're doing is you're embodying that energy. So now as you go about the rest of your day, and you're humming and you're hawing to everybody about, oh my God, you're not going to believe what this lady at this restaurant did to me. And you're putting that energy out into the world. Not only are you making the people that are listening to you drop their vibration as well, but what you're doing is you're setting the tone. You're letting the universe know that this is what I'm focused on and this is what I want more of. So now you're going to notice that the rest of your day is shitty. Have you ever noticed that you wake up and something will happen and it will set the tone for your day? So something good will happen and you'll have a great day. Or something bad will happen and you'll have a bad day. I used to be like this. And it was freaking exhausting. Because it meant that I was always at the mercy of whatever circumstances were going on around me. If something negative would have happened to me, well, there goes my whole day. I guess it's going to be shit. You have the ability to decide whether you want that energy in your life or not. You have the ability to decide who are you going to be based on who you decide that you want to be, regardless of what anybody else is doing. And so when I wake up in the morning, regardless of what is happening in my life, I am deciding what my day is going to be like. My day is going to be awesome today. This day is going to be great. I'm going to be thriving. I'm going to be, spreading light and positivity to those people around me. So what do we do when somebody approaches us with some nasty ass energy? We don't match it. Do not match it. If you love the person, let's say that your partner came at you with some stink eye and some nasty comments because they're in a bad mood, and you care about this person. You want this person to feel good just like you want to feel good. You want to help this person manifest good things in their life like you want to manifest good things in your life, especially if they're your partner and they're living in the same household as you. Like, woo, I love potatoes. Yeah. If they're living in the same household as you, if they're in a relationship with you, they are also manifesting for your household. So you want them to be in high vibration. So instead of matching their energy, what you're going to do is you're going to hold for the energy that you actually want them to be experiencing in that moment. So for example, if they are irritable, you're going to hold for patience. You're going to hold for understanding. If they are sad, you're going to be holding for happiness. If they are frustrated, you're going to be holding a space of maybe understanding or surrender. Now, when you can hold the vibration of what you actually want in your life, instead of just matching what's out there, you give the other person opportunity to get on board with you. It's like an offering, right? Somebody comes and they give me yuckiness, and I go, no, thank you, but here, let's try this instead. You give them the opportunity to choose, to raise their vibration with you. You're giving them the opportunity to match your energy. You are the one that's going to be deciding. That's the true power in it. And if you meet somebody who maybe you don't really care about, maybe they're just a dick and you just don't like them. I've had people like that in my life where they're just miserable people all the time. And there's only so much holding I can do for them and they still choose to be miserable. Then what we're doing is, instead of matching energy, we're setting boundaries. This is not somebody that I want to be having conversations with. This isn't somebody that I want to go out to eat with. This isn't somebody that I'm going to spend my time with. I have a protection or a layer of protection around me. Everything they say to me just bounces right off. If they want to attract that into their life, that's their business, but I don't have to make that my business. So I know that the ego in you wants to be like, my fight is bigger than yours. But don't let your fight be nasty. Let your fight be for what you actually want to see in the world. If you want more happiness, be a fighter for happiness. If you want collective change, positive change, be a fighter for collective positive change. Not fight in the yuckiness. You say you can't fight fire over fire, right? But I wanted to share this with you guys because I see this so often and people, man, it's like such a flex. It's like they're bragging about it. Oh, you think you're nasty? Just wait. Guys, the quality of your life is not going to improve when you have that mindset. It's not worth it. Sit with yourself and figure out, who do I want to be? And don't let anybody convince you or influence you to change that. Think about the qualities that you want as a woman. What qualities do I want to have? Do I want to be patient? Do I want to be kind? Do I want to be understanding? Do I want to be a good listener? Do I want to have empathy? Those are all things that I want. So I'm going to show up like that regardless of what you show up in front of me with. You don't have to take that on. I hope this helps somebody. I love you guys. I'm always coming from the space of wanting you guys to live more fulfilling, loving lives. And sometimes we just have to realize that we're standing in our own way of that. You're better than that. You deserve so much. I love you guys.